and then of course they're on the main channel. I'm about to get right to it. JJ read it. Even when LeBron returns, Jake Laravia needs to be in the starting lineup. I want to go on the record right now and put it out there. Laravia needs to start. Even when LeBron returns, Laravia needs to be in the starting lineup. Rui, I'm sorry. Let Rui Hachimura be a second unit chaos creator. I know Rui is scoring more points than Jake Laravia. That's just not even the point. And this is not even a knock on Rui. This is more or less about strategy. I feel like at the end of the day, what I'm watching with Jake Laravia and the Lakers and chemistry and his reliability, his dependability, it's just a control factor that I feel like fits more with guys like Luka and Austin Reeves and LeBron James. I'm putting control over talent to win a championship. And to me, Jake Laravia fits in perfectly with this starting five. I'm going to have to sit Rui down. We can talk about the minutes if you want to feel like Rui should still play the more minutes. But Jake, it's time. And JJ Redick definitely needs to pull the trigger, bro. Scoring efficiency, Jake is hitting like 56% from the field. He's taking smart shots, finishing decent. When we talk about playmaking, he's never been known as a playmaker coming out of Sacramento. He's averaging just under 3 assists in under 30 minutes. He's seeing passing lanes that Rui, to me, can't even sniff in the starting lineup. Defense, I mean, Jake is not physical, but he's not dumb defensively. His IQ defensively is pretty decent. I feel like he's a threat. Some will argue, the steals, the block, he's versatile enough to guard multiple positions. And Rui at times has done that as well. But Rui has been a part of this core of the Lakers for years now. And I feel like even though Rui is a decent player, I don't really want to take nothing away from Hachimura. But I feel like his ceiling, at least with the purple and gold, is here. I honestly feel like we're not going to get a better Rui. He's not going to get any better in a Lakers uniform than what we've either seen right now or what we've seen in the past. I feel like his window has maxed out. So points per game is really the only metric that you could kind of argue that Rui needs to still be starting over Jake. But I just think Jake overall just fits well. Rebounding, he's pulling down over 5 rebounds a night. He's boxing now. He's crashing the glass. He's committing. He's shooting 37% from the three-point line on a career basis. He's spacing the floor. I mean, what? He can run with Luka. He wait till LeBron come back. I mean, Rui definitely has his stretches. Like I say, he's been playing with LeBron and Austin Reeves for some years now, handful of years right now. He's an offensive weapon for the second unit, way more impactful than I think he would be in this starting lineup. I think that's his ceiling. If Rui really want to stand out, let him come off the bench. I want a championship level starting five. I'm not looking to make people happy. I don't care that Rui has been here for years. I'm not looking to make people happy. I'm looking for the best display and the best chemistry to put out there for an extended amount of minutes. Luka at 1, LeBron at the other, Jake at the 3 or 4, Ayton anchoring the paint, and Austin Reeves. That's spacing, defense, playmaking, and versatility. You asking to get out tough by a team that actually understands modern basketball. What is Rui doing that Jake Laravia can't do? Score more points? Yeah. Is he that much more versatile than Jake? Defensively, does Rui have much more impact right now than Jake? I'm not just talking theory, I'm talking actual game impact. What we're witnessing in real time in this first 10 games. To me, this is hard logic, but it's real facts to me. Jake Laravia needs to start. Let Rui dominate the second unit. Luca, LeBron, Aiton, Reeves, Jake, that's your starting chemistry right there. Those guys can control the game so much so that you can allow the Gabe Vincents, the Dalton Connects, the Ruiz, the Vandos, the Jackson Hayes. Those guys can take chances on that second unit. You got 4 or 5 guys in that starting lineup that knows how to calm things down. And in an 82 game season, and if you're looking to play until June, you need control. You need management. Rui is a good player, but I just again we've seen me personally. I feel like I've seen it all from Rui. And I'm about to go to the live chat and see what y'all think about, Rui. I got my brother Justo up on the stage joining me. I'm gonna get his thoughts in a second, but y'all just let me know, am I bugging out or what with feeling like it's time for JJ to go ahead and start Jake Laravia. Um, Even when LeBron comes back, Laravia needs to be in the lineup. And Rui just needs to come off the bench. I'm sorry. Explain to me how the lineups make any sense with the pieces we have if Rui stays in the lineup. Rui Hachimuro's impact is so inconsistent. He'll start off righteousness. Second half, fourth quarter, just disappear. The Lakers' future isn't about points. To win a championship this season, I don't believe it's going to be about points. It's about impact. And Jake Laravia, he could be the possible heartbeat to the starting five once James come back. I think Rui Hachimura's time in the starting lineup, at least for now, is done. Shout out to everybody in the live chat. Let's reach out to the streets. Let's see what the people are saying. My boy Brandon Katz in the building. Justo in the building. My brother Bit in the building. Happy birthday to Bit. Salute to you, my boy. All day, every day. It is definitely a real nigga birthday. Happy birthday to my boy Bit out there doing his thing. My boy Brandon BK says Laravia isn't a good enough defender to start. This is a delusional take. The Lakers have mostly played weaker offenses. Okay. Shout out to BK. He says he feels like this is a delusional take. I can respect that. I ain't mad at you, shorty. Justo in the building. Justo says he agree, but Jake needs to be more aggressive on defense. So I feel like we early on questioning the defense of Jake Laravia, and I'm okay with that. We need room for improvement for a lot of guys offensively. My boy BA in the building, get your bars up, man. Everybody, y'all shout out to the brother Bit. Happy birthday. Bit says start Jake. Like Justo said, be aggressive. It's too much Luka and not enough ball movement. I'm about to do a matrix evaluation on Jake Laravia versus Rui. I'm going to prove to y'all why Jake should be starting, but I did want to just get y'all thoughts. I mean, is Rui that box office on defense? We talking about the shortcomings of Jake Laravia defensively, but what about Rui? What is Rui bringing to the table defensively? I asked this again. What does Rui do that Jake can't do? And to me, Jake has been more reliable and dependable. The game of basketball in the NBA is a tale of 4 quarters. 4 quarters. Rui is damn near guaranteed to disappear in at least one of those. And 9 times out of 10, it's going to come in the second half. Jake Laravia in small pockets can have impact all 4 quarters. Rui, skill set wise, can do the same thing. But Rui has been a part of this core for a handful of years, and we ain't seeing it. Who believes that Rui Hachimura is going to get better? We're going to see a better version of Rui Hachimura, at least in the Lakers uniform. Because I don't. I feel like he's maxed out. We got my boy Justo on stage. Justo, if you hearing me, let me know what your take is in detail um, about Jake starting. Is it a good move? Is it not such a good move? Because I just feel like it's time. Dead ass.
I feel like I don't know, kind of 50-50 about it. I feel like it's no right or wrong answer between the two. Like I think Rui, I think they more familiarized with Rui's game. I feel like he improved a lot this season. He took a big step. He could do a lot. He could do a little bit more of a shot creator. Like sometimes I think it's one more. He's surprised one behind the back, but I feel like he's stepping to like a right direction this season. I feel like Jake has a higher ceiling. I do feel he has a higher ceiling. I think that his youth is more exciting than Rui's team with the Lakers. But I do feel like Jake does have some holes in his game. I feel like he needs to be more aggressive, which I feel like Rui, they both have a similar game. I feel like Jake, he lacks confidence sometimes, but I do feel like Jake ceiling on defense is higher than Rui's. I feel
Well,
like
check this out. If you break it down into 2 units, the starting unit and the second unit, even if we want to, let's say we want to campaign for Rui. Let's say we fighting for Rui. If I'm Rui Hachimura, despite just the pride of being in the starting lineup, these Lakers, which unit would Rui uh, be more successful with, running with? The starters or the second unit? I feel like Rui, even as an individual, would go crazy in the second unit. He can cause hella havoc offensively. He could lead the second unit, in my opinion. Who else? But starting right now with Luka and Austin Reeves and LeBron, I need to depend and rely on him to make them shots and be present in that 4th quarter. And I just don't be seeing it. And it ain't just started this season. So I don't know. We got the birthday boy on stage. Bit, can you speak? If so, what's your take?
I think what's good, y'all? Yeah, just getting on. I ain't got no boy up, tighten
Man, get it up, man. It's that time.
up.
Man, let me
I
put the
feel like
spotlight on Bit, man. The birthday boy, man. What he talking about?
old
I
ass.
feel like Jake got to be aggressive. Like I feel like our role players have to show Luca like we can do more than just sit in the corner or be ready when you need us to be. Like some of these games, I feel like some of the like Jake, Rui, Aiton, I feel like they need to take the initiative and be aggressive. Show Luca like you don't have to put up 20 in the first half tonight or in the first quarter tonight. I got you. Like I feel like Luca may not have seen that all the way yet, but he know he had that with Austin Reeves. But the other role players like Rui, Jay, Da, like they got to step up offensively some nights to take the pressure off of Luca until LeBron come back.
Which unit do you think Rui would be better off getting his shit off? This starting five or the second unit?
I can see the second unit, but I say the first unit because of the pressure and the tension that Luca and AR bring. And on top of that, when you got LeBron back. I think Rui will get off the most with the starters just because of the open looks he'll get and how much space he'll have to work with. Like if Rui could actually dribble the ball and create for himself like Jake could, he'd probably be 2 times better right now. He doesn't have any offensive creation. He's a spot up or get to a one dribble pull up in the mid range.
You know, we're clearly looking at this from two opposite lenses, but I definitely get your point. You know, playing alongside with LeBron and Luca and Austin Reeves, you say that it's less pressure. You don't have to create as much. He would have to do so on the second unit. That's very much true. But again, it ain't the start of the play. It's the end. It's the execution. You say it's less pressure for Rui starting. I say it's more pressure because even though his usage rate will be down and he'll get more open looks, if he's not making them shots, bit to me, that's the problem. When he ain't making the actual baskets, when he's not
Right.
finishing. So it's just like, oh man, all this we're doing with this
But
starting unit for nothing. I feel like I can depend on um I feel like I can depend on Jake Laravia to execute.
I feel like you can lean on Jake more in certain situations because his offensive value. He can create for himself. He can go get a bucket. He can get downhill. He can make the right reads once he get to the paint. So like I can see it, but then you got Rui on the defensive end. Like he one of our best defenders. You want to talk about it, other than Smart and Vando. Like Da has picked it up, but Rui has been our most consistent. Like he's not the best, but he can go out there and guard what like 3 through 5. He just held Wimby to 5 for 14 shooting the other night. It wasn't DeAndre guarding him. That was Rui guarding him most of the game, throwing him off balance. So when he's not scoring, he still gives you a little value defensively, but he has to have that offensive consistency. If he's not hitting shots, your defense is good, but it's not. When we play the better teams, we're gonna need you to score. That's why I'm just ready for LeBron to come back because LeBron come back, he gonna stabilize all this shit. Everybody gonna know what they need to do and know their role. I feel like.
I don't think you realize, Laker Lane. I feel like we struggle bad when it come out to bench points, and I feel
Really?
like Jake. I feel like Jake kind of suppress. I feel like he's gonna help out. He's gonna help us a lot, coming off the bench. Him and Nick Smith. I feel like we didn't give Nick more minutes. I know Vincent he's on his way back pretty soon, but I do feel like we gotta give Nick and Jake Laravia, some time, like for the second unit, because with Bron sitting down and Luca and Reed, they're gonna need to start to start off the bench. I feel like them two, Nick and Jake is like more of a great support coming off the bench.
But I just feel like if you bring it's less risk for the second unit to screw up if you got more control starting. And I just feel like, bro, Jake just brings a little bit more something, a new feel than Rui bring. BA, what's your thoughts, bro? Appreciate you joining us this morning. What's your take on Jake Laravia? Should he be starting even when LeBron come back? I feel like we should just put him over Rui.
Salute, fellas. Salute, fellas.
Salute.
Happy B-Day bit too, by the way.
Sir,
Um,
appreciate you, bro.
I honestly, I don't. It's still early, bro. It's still early. I gotta see. Like, I don't want to jump on this Laravia train completely yet. So, um, I think it all depends. Like, we won't know how everything looks until LBJ gets back. And if Laravia, I don't know how he would do once LeBron comes back and we still have him continue to start. I don't know how
Mm,
that's going to work because they are essentially they're not. I'm not trying to disrespect LeBron by saying they're the same player because LeBron, of course, is a great. You feel me? But their position wise, Laravia down low and stretching the floor, I believe could work. But the way that he's mixing in and doing so many things, so many different things, will it weigh on his confidence if he went to the bench or if he stayed? So it's still up in the air. I'm like I really do not know. I would try it because Rui. Rui he been all right. Rui been all right, but
Yeah,
And he's
we
played with
already know we're
LeBron.
gonna get
And
he
he
been
exactly.
he
played with
We know what we're
LeBron.
gonna get from him.
he
But
been
when you
playing
say
good
that,
too.
when
Like
y'all say we know what we're gonna get from Rui, do y'all feel like we're gonna see a better Rui Hachimura than what we already? I just feel like he's maxed out.
I mean,
Now we're
he
not gonna
gonna
see
be
a
that.
better.
He gonna be that
I don't think.
consistent 12 to 15 that we need. That fourth option. So that fourth, fifth option. That's all we need him to do for real. Put up 12 to 15 on efficient shooting and play solid defense.
So you
'Cause
don't think that he gonna get better or as a player or put up better performance numbers? You feel like his ability to get better is just off of consistency. That's the only thing we got looking able to look forward to with Rui now is just the consistency of what he's able to do.
yeah, because
La-
he's maxed out as a player. So unless he adds more to his self creation, like adds more to his post game, like get into his spots or something. Other than that, it's not really much he can improve on, especially the way the team is constructed. They're built on it's a three headed trio, and then you got Da and Rui as your fourth and fifth option. So
And I just feel like Rui needed, he need to take some, like some like a defensive pressure sometimes. Because I feel like he got the ability to contest some shots, and not like a Rudy Gobert or or Julius Randle or Evan Mobley. I feel like he had the athleticism, to stay with those guys defensively. But I just feel like it's just Rui's. It's his mindset sometimes. Like I say, it be certain plays or certain moves he don't know what to do, and he be passing, he'll pass and it'll be like a turnover. So I just feel like if Rui get that under control, I feel like the Lakers be fine.
but he is a
I feel
better
like he's one of
defender
those five. They
than
can ask like
Laravia as
25
well
a
too.
game.
Well, let's get into the evaluation matrix. 1v1 Rui versus Jake. The categories we're going scoring efficiency, playmaking and ball handling, defensive versatility, rebounding, physical impact, and last but not least, basketball IQ and decision making. Those are the five we're going to go with. Um, Jake is averaging what 12, shooting at 56% from the field, 37% from three. High efficiency touches. Rui averaging was 16, shooting 57%, similar. I just Jake to me, yo, he seems to be more efficient and versatile than Rui. Yo, Rui don't have no
He better than
bag
Rui. He is definitely better than Rui, but he just don't play a lick of defense.
from the
He don't
scoring
play defense.
efficiency standpoint. Who you going with,
Uh,
Jake or Rui?
Offensively, I'm going Jake. I think Jake is a better and his ceiling is much higher than Rui because we don't know what he's going to do when down the stretch, which is the question mark. But he's a better player. But if we talk about both sides of the ball, we do need defenders out there. I think
True.
Rui probably should be that guy for this moment.
Just though, from a scoring efficiency standpoint, how well the player converts scoring opportunities. Uh, are you edging Jake or Rui?
I ask Jake. Like I feel like he can stretch the floor. If you looking for consistency scoring or shooting, gotta go with Jake. But I just feel like defensively, like that's like we struggle defensively. I feel like we can't stop teams. So like I feel like Jake at his position, he played the three. So it's like you go play it's like it's the elite player like like a Jalen Brown or Kevin Durant. So like you just need
Mhm.
to lock in defensively. Like I understand like you give us 3 point shooting, but you gotta be like a 3D wing, getting somebody, getting somebody area, like disrupt some passes. So
I got
that's
you.
my take on it.
I got you. Bit, is it a clean sweep for scoring efficiency? Everybody's going with Jake. Is it Jake Laravia the best, or are you going with Rui?
uh, I'll probably go take two just because of the playmaking
Mm.
and the self creation. But Rui is consistent too, like in his role. Spot the corner spot up shooter, playing in the mid range. It's just offensively Jay can do more.
Well, what about the playmaking side bit? The next category. Who make these guys? Who make their teammates better? From what we've seen in so far in these first 10 games, who's making their teammates better? Jake or Rui?
Jake for sure. Especially like, cause a lot of the times Jake could get to the paint and do a drop off the DA or to somebody backdoor cutters. Like Jake just with the ball creating for himself and for others just better than Rui. Rui doesn't have no creation for himself. It's a one dribble stop, one dribble look to pass.
Jake got good turnover management, and he's averaging an assist more than Rui per game.
Yeah.
Ba, what about you, bro? As far as playmaking, ball handling, or just who makes their teammates better out of Jake or Rui right now? Who you think?
I don't think either of them make their teammates better at this point.
Really?
But yeah, I don't think either of them. I wouldn't call them. I don't think they make their teammates better. But as far as playmaking, definitely got to go with Jake. Based on especially similar to what Vic said. He can create his own shot at moments, and he's a much better passer. Like his vision is much better. Than Rui. Rui is one two dribbles, jump stop. And if I don't got to open up, I'm on the pivot. Probably get doubled or something. Do something dumb. When he don't got that one right away jump shot or lane to the basket, it's like he's limited. Jake is Jake. I've seen him do things even though in a short sample size of the season. I've seen him do things that I know that he can improve on and get better with, and that he has done too.
From the defensive perspective, impact on stopping guys, including steals, blocks, the ability to guard multiple positions, defensive awareness. Uh, Justo, I'll start with you. Who's the best defensive guy out of Rui or Jake from what you just seeing this season? I ain't talking career. I'm just talking about with this Lakers team. Who's the best?
Uh, I gotta go. mm, I gotta go with Rui. Like
Rui?
if we looking like up to down, like I gotta go with Rui. Like he more familiarized with our system and he knows who he needs to guard for our team to be or want to be successful at certain nights. And I just feel
Yeah.
like, and I know you say he's not going off in previous season, but I do feel like Jake, like his team with the Memphis, Sacramento, it was times where they was putting Jake on Jokic. Like it'll be certain times like Jokic he'll play the three, not the
Right.
three, but he'll play the top of the key, and like Memphis they put him like on in a defensive presence to a point where like he'll disrupt Jokic at the 3 point line. So it's like, certain schemes, I feel like certain schemes, Jake will be successful. Same thing for Rui. It just depends on the schemes. So I feel like it's not a fair question. I feel like certain schemes make players great.
I got you. Rui is definitely a solid defender, individual defender. Um, Jake right now, multiple steals in recent games, though. They both, to me, can guard multiple positions effectively. Uh, to me, it's a tie. I mean, neither one of them really stand out to me. Some can say, I guess, Rui because we've seen it a bigger sample size in Los Angeles as far as defense go. Bit, I'm pretty sure. I think Bit probably is going to go with Rui. Well, what about you though, Bit? Who you going with?
Yeah, you gotta go Rui. The
Is Rui?
size, the size, the strength, the ability to box out and get on the glass as well. Like you gotta go Rui. Jake
Hmm.
is like just so said, certain schemes will make Jake look better than what he is, but I trust Rui by himself out there guarding multiple positions over Jake.
BA, you going with Jake or Rui for defense?
Man, this is. I don't even think this is even close. I don't think this is even close.
Yeah,
It's
Rui
clearly
all the
it's
way.
clearly Rui.
I don't think it's
Yeah,
close either.
it's clearly Rui. Rui, like defensive, like we've seen what he's done in the past couple of seasons. I'm not saying he's the best defender, but it's his length and his defensive awareness. Did we just seen a little piece of it, just like as far as like a highlighted moment, how he was frustrated with Wimby. I know Wimby's a young player, but he was steady. He was getting in front of him. Okay, he's gonna go over me, so let me beat him to the spot. Jake Laravia, he's not thinking like that defensively yet. Will he in the future? Possibly. But at this very moment, yeah, Rui is way his defensive intelligence and awareness is much greater.
It's interesting because we three categories down. We only got two more to go. But
I do feel like they play two different styles of defense. I feel like interior, I think Rui is greater. I feel like perimeter, Jake is better because he
mm,
get deflects. So I feel like Rui is a better interior defensive player than Jake is.
I
Which
don't
I hope he is because he's more bigger than Jake is. So
I don't even necessarily agree with that because I've seen multiple times this season Jake get up out there and he turned into a cone and the man just drive right behind him. I've seen that multiple times. I don't really
Yeah,
see that
but
with
Jake
Rui
be
too
out there
often.
getting sauced up, boy.
who's smarter? Who's smarter? Bit who's basketball IQ? Whose decision making is best? Who's smarter on the basketball court? Jake or Rui?
Just all around.
Straight up,
I go Rui.
Rui has a better basketball IQ than Jake.
I have to put like when you total all of it together, yeah, especially on the defensive end, I go Rui.
I don't know.
he hate that
Ju-
answer. He hate it. He's a Jake fan.
Yeah, I can't. Rui got decent IQ to me. I think Jake got high IQ. He read rotations, pass out of traps. Rui tends to play instincts over structure, and he turned that damn ball over. I think Jake make the clutch adjustments. I'm going with Jake over Rui for the basketball IQ. Justo, who you going with?
I'm going Rui, and I'm because like I feel like NBA experience matters. So I feel like when it kind of experience,
Okay,
like I gotta go Rui.
okay, I respect that. I can respect that. You make that makes sense. I respect that. Ba, you going with Rui or Jake for basketball IQ with decision making?
Justo just said it. He just said it. That's the biggest difference in experience. Um, it's like I said, it's we're talking about ceiling, or if we're talking about experience and potential. Of course, Laravia, but we're talking about experience, which counts as a which is huge for NBA players, especially around this time. Rui, Rui's been in these moments where Laravia, like I said, he's still like he's just now starting to even play and shine for people to even know who he is. So he's still adjusting.
Got you. All right, so those were the five categories, but here is where we figure out and answer if Jake Laravia should be starting. Because all of these categories don't necessarily have relevance with our starting five. So when we talk about scoring efficiency, I don't think scoring volume would mean much to this starting five. We got Luke and LeBron and Austin Reeves, so niggas can put up the numbers. But out of these two players, efficiency is going to be huge. You want to be able to knock down the shots. And I think for efficiency, Larav- we gave Laravia the edge in this one, correct?
Uh,
I think
I think
overall
so.
we went overall scoring efficiency, we went Jake over Rui, even though Rui puts up
Yes,
more of a points per game.
Yeah,
correct.
Okay, so that matters. Playmaking and ball handling. I think we gave that to Jake,
yeah,
but it don't matter because you got Luca and LeBron and even Austin Reeves. So the playmaking, ball handling for the starting five purposes, we can throw that out the window, right?
yeah. To a certain degree, yeah,
So, okay. So the
Unless we're
next one is
talking about
deep.
second unit, unless we're
No,
talking about
for
him
the
being
starters. For the
for the
starters.
for the
starters.
starter. All right, for sure.
Now for defense, I think that's important for show for show. And y'all gave that to Rui, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so right now it's 1-1 with all the relevant categories. Rebounding. Did we do rebounding?
nah, but if we
I think
did, that would definitely go to Rui. Easy.
yeah, Rui. Let's go Rui. Yeah.
But Jake is averaging more rebounds than Rui.
I don't think it's more of a number thing. I think it's like personnel.
Physicality, being
Yeah,
tough.
Yeah, like when you play the better teams like a OKC, and my trust in Jake to get on the glass more, Rui. I'm taking Rui.
Okay, second chance opportunities is a big part of the Lakers' success or demise if they're able to get multiple possessions. Okay, so Rui in the rebounding physical impact department, and that's a key position for the starters. Okay, so Rui is up 2-1. And last but not least was the basketball IQ decision making. Is that important in this starting five when you got Luca, LeBron, and Austin Reeves?
Yeah, because I feel like Rui, if he don't got his shot, he gonna get the ball back to one of the three guys. I feel like if Jake, it's different because like if Jake has the confidence to go get a bucket, he might go try some shit, and we might not need that, and we might need a shot from one of the three. I feel like Rui know when to get them the ball and know what to do in certain situations. Even though Jake may have the higher upside on offense, I feel like I feel like a Rui corner tray ball is knocked down at like Rui has been knocking down the corner tray ball, and that's where a majority of his shots are going to come from when you got LeBron, Luca, and AR. So I'm trusting the Rui three ball over anything Jake is doing in clutch situation because Rui has hit that shot in the playoffs in the regular season. So I'm taking Rui.
But it is important, even when you have guys like Luca, LeBron, and Austin Reeves in the starting lineup, it is important that the other two people have decent basketball IQ, right or wrong.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
of course.
y'all
Yeah.
and y'all gave that to Rui.
Yeah.
You said we
So
gave it to who?
to Rui over Jake for
Yeah.
basketball IQ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But
So
it
out
goes
of
back off
those,
experience though. So yeah, Rui.
so then I'm tripping because out of those five categories, when we broke down the matrix, one of them didn't matter. The playmaking and ball handling. We threw that out. But out of the other four, Rui wins 3-1.
Yeah.
Basketball IQ, rebounding, and y'all said defense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the only
yeah,
thing Jake brings to the starting lineup is scoring efficiency.
pretty much.
At
Yeah.
3-point shooting. 3-point shooting, I feel like.
Yeah. That's really it. Shit. He got a little bit of creativity and playmaking, but that's really it. Shit. He a
I
solid
gotta get a new
defender.
television, yo. I gotta get a new television. Yo. I'm not seeing it. I'm tripping. We locked
He
in
said
No, but
a
I
tonight.
new
feel
What
that
time?
I feel
television.
that I feel that's why we brought him in for was 3-point shooting though. That's why we brought Jake and we in. We didn't add him for anything else.
But I feel like he's giving us more, bro. That's my thing. I'm like, I just feel like, yo, there's a lot when you talk about upside and potential. I don't think Jake has truly unlocked it yet. I think we still can get excited about Jake this season alone. With Rui, it's more or less about expectations, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm just like, I feel yo, Rui is just maxed out. We not gonna get no 40-point nights from Rui, 50-point performances from. We not gonna get none of that.
But you don't need
I feel
that.
like
You're
every
not gonna
player,
get that
I feel
with
like every
LeBron
player
on
that's
Steph
playing right
though.
now, they
That's
got to
true.
step
That's
up
true.
out their position
Yeah.
and their responsibilities right now.
And you know
That,
what's even crazier to me? I feel like with the starters, I feel like Rui would have a more higher scoring night than Jake would as a starter. Just because he's comfortable with the starters. He know his role. He know where he gonna be, where he gonna get it at. With Jake, he would still have to figure it out. So I could see a game where Luca AR Brian play and Rui drop 25 just because of the gravity and space that he's getting from his other three. Like Jake is not all catch and shoot like a Rui is that fits better with a Luka LeBron and AR. Jake can
Mhm.
catch
I
and shoot, but he's more of a if I got this lane, I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna wop get to the rack, drop it off. Like he has more to his game. It's not just a set catch and shoot or go to this spot.
I
yeah,
don't
like
think you noticed.
you don't
I
want
feel like
you don't want
Rui.
that.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He another thing too
Why
is
am I hearing the
Rui.
echo? Y'all hear the echo?
Nah,
Y'all hear
it's
the echo?
going on.
I don't hear it. Um,
Oh, let me come back out
Rui.
the state.
Uh, when with I think something that's super big as well is like Rui don't want that smoke. He don't want that smoke. He not trying. He trying to play his part, and that's it. And with
Yeah,
those three players on the court with them, that's exactly what we need. We don't need nobody going above beyond. Jake has
yeah,
clearly showed, yo, I want to be one of them guys.
yeah,
I want that smoke. I want to go behind the back in clutch moments. If I can pull, forget everybody else, I'm gonna pull that back. I'm gonna pull the trigger. And in
yeah,
the start lineup when LeBron come back, no, no.
Mm.
yeah. No, sir.
Hey,
All right, so we sticking with what we got. We sticking with Rui in the starting lineup. All
yeah,
right, I
it
mean,
sounds what it sounds like.
Got to, especially for the defense. Unless Jake, if Jake can continue to be good to solid to good on defense, then yeah, I can see it later on in the season. But I
every
feel
little
like
mistake,
JJ,
every little mistake that Rui makes tonight, I'm on him. I'm
I feel
on
like
him.
JJ just gotta adjust the minutes, right? Like I feel
Keep
like
that same energy with Jake.
to me,
Keep that same energy.
you gotta get AR, Jake, Rui, and at least DA or Hayes on the floor together. Like that has to be a core lineup because though I feel like those three, especially because they'll be considered the bench unit. You just
Mhm.
keeping DA out there with them. Like you gotta tweak the lineups to make it work. You got a ball handler, two scorers with Jake and Rui. Then you got DeAndre Ayton who can go get a bucket too when he's aggressive.
Yeah, I think like imagine the way that Jake plays. Imagine him starting and he's on the floor with LeBron and the other two playmakers, Luca and AR. That's gonna kind of look a little crazy. And not
You
only are
think
you gonna
so?
suffer defensively, yeah, that's gonna look a little crazy to me. Especially like starting, like getting starter minutes. As he not, I just don't think he's going to play his part. And then once he tries to
What?
break, once he tries, I'm just saying,
That's my argument
once
for Rui, though, bro. I mean, you're giving my
Rui don't
argument for Rui.
Rui don't break, Rui don't break plays like that though. Rui
He don't
doesn't
show
really
up in the
break
second
plays.
half for plays. That's my issue. Like, I just feel like, yo, I've seen Rui let me down with too many open opportunities, bro. I'd rather have Jake right there. We can manipulate the minutes, like Bit said. I
We
don't
don't.
care if ultimately Rui coming off the bench still get more minutes than Jake. I don't care. I just feel
We
like
don't.
the control of the offense, the control of the pace of the game with Jake and with LeBron and them work way better. When you need a basket and Rui open, I'm telling you, every shot tonight I'm gonna be watching Rui. He better not miss no wide open shots, yo. I'm gonna be on him.
You're not gonna need. You're not gonna need. You're not gonna need any big. You're not really gonna need too many shots when you got AR and Luca on the floor, bro. Those moments are gonna be far in between, bro. They're
The
gonna be far
value,
in between,
I
bro.
agree, value wise, but don't you think when you get the shot, you have to make it. You might not get 5, 10 shots, but the ones you get, you have to make it. That's my point. And I'm just like, yo, Rui ain't knocking them have to make it shots down. Jake will.
We don't
But
know. We don't
how
know
will
what
it go?
Jake is, though. We don't know
Yeah,
what Jake is and what he will do yet. This is the first time. This is the first time he's ever probably had somebody on ESPN or anywhere, or even
True.
people like us, even talk about
Speak
him.
on them.
We don't know nothing about this guy. He out there just playing free. We don't know if he gonna run out of gas in 2 3 months. We don't know if he's gonna get better. We don't know how he's gonna react when LeBron get on that floor, just like how LeBron be talking to him, be like, man, what the hell are you doing? We don't know if that's gonna take away from his confidence and he gonna feel a certain type of way. We don't know nothing yet. So yeah, to be continued.
To be continued. We locked in tonight, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern. This is the earliest Lakers game of the season versus the Charlotte Hornets. Hopefully, we can bounce back and get a win. And hopefully, they don't play down to the level of competition like they did against Atlanta. It'll be a real big problem if the Lakers lose this one tonight. That's,
yeah.
I don't even
And
know
y'all
where to
want
start.
Bronco off the bench. And y'all want Bronco off the bench. Get out of here.
It, it's gonna be like low key, LeBron needs for them to start. He needs them to lose in the next 2 or 3 or some shit, 3 or 4. Like he needs that. LeBron
He
needs that
needs the
right now.
Lakers to
They can't
lose.
keep winning. Yeah, they can't keep winning while he why he not playing, bro. This don't look good for him.
Well, that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. I mean, like look at the level coverage. It's not gonna happen. Like last game, they got their ass whipped by 20. I say it's not gonna
Because they
happen.
went to
It's
go
going.
party.
Yeah, I was gonna say
What did
that's
they
not
play?
gonna happen.
Where did they play at last game? I know they played Atlanta, but
Atlanta.
were they in Atlanta? They were in
And
Atlanta.
ATL.
Yep. They on a road trip
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
they went to go kick it. They went to go kick it. That's what happened, and that's the way it looked. They didn't come ready to play because they went to go
So now
party.
they in Charlotte. They
So
ain't got nothing to do in Carolina, so they just go
exactly.
focus
It's
tonight.
boring as hell, Carolina. Yeah, it's boring as hell, Carolina. I've been to Carolina. It's boring. Atlanta
Yeah,
is
they
a
don't got
turn
too
up
much to
city.
do.
Atlanta's a fun city.
Yo.
A lot of people, but a lot like for real though. I was listening to Jeff Teague and them on the 520 podcast before that game. It was a few days before that game, and they're like, who the Lakers play next? They're like, yeah, they play what they say. I forgot the team that they played before, but they said the team before, and they were talking about Atlanta. He was like, yeah, they gonna probably lose that game, and everybody was like, nah, they ain't gonna lose that game. He was like, bro, they in Atlanta, they got a day off, they about to go kick it, and then go into that
They had
game.
just I think they had just didn't they just beat Wemby in San Antonio?
Yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah.
It was San Antonio, and then they played. That you are correct, and Jeff Teague straight up said, yo. DeAndre Ayton and everybody gonna be out there trying to get on them. You are
Them niggas took their foot off the gas. We got Charlotte
exactly.
tonight.
Why you think Will got his name? Lemon Pepper Will. Why you think how you got his nickname?
Oh yeah, that's right. He did skip the bubble for some wings at Magic City.
Yeah, yeah. Wink, wink.
We got
Some
OKC.
wings.
We got Shea and then Wednesday, 9:30.
It's a winnable game. It's a winnable game.
I can't wait for
Now
that.
that is the game where I know, like, I want to see how Aiden and Arabia play. I want to see Jake and Aiden younger, should I say? I want to see how both of them.
Austin
This is
Reeves
a
has
good
been
time
up.
to get
He's
this.
upgraded to questionable for the night.
This is a good time to get OKC right now. They injury prone, so it's like it's a good time to get them right now.
Shit, we injury prone.
That's what they said. When they said we gonna see how they. This is gonna be a big time game. Like I said, I want to see how DeAndre Ayton's gonna play and Jake Laravia. I want to see how they're gonna react to one of the top teams. That's gonna be one of the top teams going down the stretch because we already know they're
Hmm.
gonna be a top 2 seed
Yep.
unless
Easy.
something catastrophic happens. Yeah, they're
Easy.
gonna be a top
Easy.
2 seed. So it's kind of. I want to see how they match up, and I want to see if they get up. I want to see if they're gonna get discouraged. I want to see all of that. We know with Luca, and I'm pretty sure AR might be playing by that time. So we know what them two are going to do specifically.
This is in
It's just
OKC.
uh,
This is in OKC Wednesday, and then Friday they go to Milwaukee to play Giannis.
Do the league do that?
not,
I thought we got the
not
hardest
slow.
schedule.
Yo, the hard part of our schedule haven't even begun yet. The hard part of our schedule don't begin until after Christmas. That's why I'm just like, yo, this is about to be a soap opera.
But
In the
I think
game,
we
you're
got
supposed to
three.
win. That's all that matters.
No,
True.
but I think we got three parts of a hard schedule. Like we got part one, part two, part three.
True.
It's
Yeah, it's
like
definitely chapters. That's a fact. It's definitely chapters in this shit. But we locked in tonight,
I,
7 o'clock. Lakers and Hornets. I'll be live in full effect. Appreciate
no,
y'all joining me tonight, man.
Show, man. For sure,
I'll
man.
be
I'm
here
gonna try
tonight.
to pull up.
I'm here
I'm gonna
tonight.
try to. I'm gonna try to pull up, man. Definitely
You
gonna
know,
try
I'm
to
gonna hit
pull up.
everybody up, hit with my reminders, letting everybody